Welcome to the Find My New Life podcast. I'm Christopher Lapine, spiritual liberation author and speaker. This podcast brings you inspiration, hope, and answers for how to live a modern, God-centered spiritual life. It will help you have a more direct, deeper experience of God, find more happiness, and live your incredible God-given destiny. You can find all my podcasts, as well as videos, books, and more at findmynewlife.com. So, let's get started with today's show. Hi, welcome. I'm Christopher Lapine, and today's podcast is Releasing Faith, Releasing Your Life. And I want to let you know right off the bat, whatever you're dealing with in your life, whatever problem you're having, whatever issues, whatever internal challenges you have, that things can get better. Things can get better with the ultimate power in the universe. That ultimate power can be yours. And what it takes is action on your part. And please understand that you don't need a middleman. You don't need someone to tell you what to do. You don't need a very complicated procedure or method. You don't need that at all. And the reason you don't need it is because the Creator loves you. Beyond any organization, any group, any church, any nation, whatever, remember that the Creator loves you directly. And because the Creator loves you so much, the Creator has given you the source, a way to tap into this infinite power inside you in a very, very, very simple way. And so, no matter what your background, no matter whether you're part of a religion, an institution, whatever it is, you may have been disappointed. You may have been frustrated. It doesn't matter. The Creator is still in you and ready to give you the power, the strength to move forward. And the doorway to that, the attitude on your part, is the acceptance of that divine reality that we call faith. You've heard the word used a million times. Remember, this is the ultimate power in the universe. And that's directly from the Creator of the universe, who is a real person that you can get to know and who is yearning for a better relationship experience with you. Really, we are always on the brink of incredible new vistas, incredible, almost unimaginable experiences. And that's the way it's always going to be as long as we use this power within to use the faith that we have. Remember that if you are dissatisfied, the answer is faith. If you have a desire to know the truth, the answer is faith. If you have a desire to grow, to be a better person, the answer is faith. The answers to every challenge in life is faith, because this internal power will completely remake you and enable you to go forward and to get more effective, to get more joyful, to have the power to do what you need to do. The release of that, the transformation of the individual, is faith. Believe that. There really is incredible hope. This is an amazing power that can help you make any internal change that you need to make. You might not be able to change the world. You might not be able to make everything happen that you want to happen. But you can find the ultimate incredible satisfaction of faith, of moving forward. That's the power that really lives within you. I mean, there's hope. There really is hope. Please believe that. Now, you may not believe that now. You may feel like, hey, I've heard this before. I hit roadblocks all the time. I'm not making progress. Oftentimes, the reason you're not making progress is there's something you need to change in your thinking, and there's something you need to do. And I will tell you, these are incredibly simple things to do. Often not easy, but they are incredibly simple because God designed them that way. God does not have a complex labyrinth to go through to get this power. Not at all. Remember, everything that God has is infinite love. You are a child of God. He wants you to succeed. He wants you to find your destiny, to know the thrill of growth, the thrill of achievement here, the thrill of overcoming personal problems, and the ultimate joy of helping others and discovering new truth. That's what he wants for you. And there is one thing that makes it all possible. There's one thing that makes it all possible, and there is one thing that you can't do without, and that is faith. Whether you're new or old to spirituality, faith is the central question, is the central thing. And really, the thing that unlocks it all is your decisions. Faith is the God-given experience of the divine within. That's what faith is. It is the presence of God. The power of God is faith. It's given to you. And when you accept it, we call that faith acceptance. You are accepting the reality within you. That's the first thing. The first choice you make is to be aware, to even pay attention to the power, the presence of God within. That is indeed an act of faith. You're releasing faith. Even faith is a gift from God. The only thing we can do, and the only thing we can ever do, is to make a choice to be aware of something, make a choice to pay attention to something, and make a choice to accept the truth, to believe something, and make a choice to act. That is the only thing we can do with the power of personal choice. That's it. Everything else is a gift that we work with. Just remember that. And what that means is that you have the power to tap into this incredible, infinite power within you from the Creator, from God. God, your loving divine parent. God, a being who is a personal being who wants to communicate with you, wants to have a relationship with you. God that has a destiny for you, a wonderful, astounding destiny, and God will be with you for eternity in this process as you make more and more choices to accept, to use your faith, to use the faith that you already have. And remember, the source of the faith is an actual fragment of God the Father inside you. A piece of the Creator of the universe, of the first source and center of all. That fragment, that piece of that, is your personal guide to life. God's gift to you is this personal spirit guide to life. And we also have the Spirit of truth from Jesus, from our divine Son of God, our cosmic Christ, the amazing universal Jesus. And this is all without the need for any church, any organization. I'm not saying they're bad. Get in some type of organization, be socialized with it, but remember, it's between you and God. I am recording this podcast on Pentecost Sunday, June 9th, Pentecost Sunday. And there is all of the hope by our divine Son giving this, the direct Spirit of truth to us, it forever makes the relationship with God a personal one. The ability to perceive truth, the ability to comprehend the truth, the ability to express the truth, and the confidence to do all of this, that is the gift of the Spirit of truth that was given on Pentecost. And God meant for it to be direct to you. But again, the doorway is your choice to be aware and to pay attention to the force within. If you pay attention to everything else in the outer world, then you're going to drown it out. Your mind's going to be filled with lots of noise, and you won't be able to experience the source within. So that's really what it's about. Remember, faith, the power of faith is a gift from God. And once you accept that, once you believe it and act on it, then everything starts to come about. You will feel yourself finding peace, assurance, security, confidence, strength, motivation. You will find yourself having a love for your other human beings. You'll find yourself motivated to help them, to improve yourself, to improve the world. You'll begin to visualize projects that you may not have thought you wanted to do, but now you've discovered you have a new desire for different ways, different pathways in your life. God is revealing to you your true potential as a daughter or son of Him. And that's all unlocked by accepting the love of God, the reality of God, the guidance of God. And when you accept those things, you are unlocking faith, the power to do amazing things. Faith can help you overcome any internal personal problem. Faith can overcome an issue with your attitudes, the way you think, negativity, lack of motivation, lack of vision. Faith can change all, can radically remake your entire mind and help your soul to grow. And when you are truly reborn in this faith, you are aware of new things. You are a new being. The world hasn't changed, but your perception, your engagement, your improvement of the world definitely changes. So it's that break. You have to make the decision to spend more time in quiet, in silence, experiencing, being aware of, paying attention of, believing, and then acting on the experience of God in the Spirit. And when you do that, you are using the faith that God gave you. You are growing. That's the spiritual alchemy. That's the incredible, exciting thing. You could be having an absolutely horrible week. You're not going to be able to change all of these events around you just with faith. But what it will do is it will help you change your mind. It'll change your reaction to these things. Well, you will become a new being. You will be able to affect change out in the world. It's amazing. So you don't know when you're going to. You don't know how it's going to happen. But it's a fundamental belief that if you follow God's guidance, that the best possible outcome in the long term will happen to you, which is your spiritual growth. You don't know what's around the corner. You don't know what the events will be. You don't know your potential. You don't know if you can do something. But the absolute power of God will help you transform, will help you grow. So please remember that. Lock into that. Accept what's within. Accept the tremendous faith that you have within, and it will change things. You will perceive new things. New things will come into your life because now you are capable of benefiting from what God wants to give you, which is a spiritual gift. God has already arranged every single thing you will need for eternity because He knows all the decisions you're going to make. He knows everything you are going to do. You will receive everything you need in the way you need it, for as long as you need it, where you need it. You're going to get everything you need if you accept the reality and if you accept the faith you already have. That's a decision you need to make, and you need to do it every day, every morning, every time you wake up. Accept the divine reality within, listen for guidance, ask for growth, learn to pray, and believe. Believe in the hope of a better future, of a better you that God is giving you. And when you can believe that you can improve yourself, then you will be able to move forward, grow, feel that incredible joy. Remember, these are the key facts, the key things that God wants to teach you, that Jesus taught. So transformation of any kind is absolutely dependent on you and your faith, releasing the faith that God already has given you. Number one, believe with all your heart that you are a child of a loving, divine parent, your loving, divine Father who created you, who protects you, who sustains you, who is with you all the time, who has total unconditional love for you. When you accept that, when you really believe that the absolute creator of the universe has got your back, then you will begin to feel that absolute peace, assurance, and security and be able to go forward. When you believe that he is your Father, then you are his child. And that is a divine, wonderful parent-child relationship. You are loved unconditionally. He doesn't accept everything you're doing. He's not going to give you a free ride. But everything he does is for your growth, for your benefit. And when you use your faith, you accept these truths. Remember, he's trying to teach you these fundamental truths. This foundation, this structure, is the portal for more truth. If you don't have these fundamental truths in place, if you don't accept those, he's not going to be able to give you more because you're incapable of taking on more. You have to learn 1 + 1, your ABCs, your colors, very simple things, before you can receive more. Remember that all your spiritual needs will be met if you use your faith to eventually find what God wants you to do, and to do that, and to self-forgetfully serve others. Don't spend all your time in self-examination, worrying whether you're saved or not. Accept it, and then act on it. You are expected to act once you realize that you are truly saved and loved by God. We are all brothers and sisters on this incredible, expansive journey. I can't emphasize that enough. And there is no force in the universe that can get in the way of that. Only your decision to pay attention, to accept what's already happening, to think new thoughts and to act on that. To make plans, to make visions, to always try a little bit more each day. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be giving 100% focus all the time. You just have to try a little more each day. Try a little more in the time you spend with God. Try a little more in what you accept. Try a little more to speak better, to think better thoughts, to gradually do better things in your life, to make plans, to take responsibility, to accept the circumstances of life as a divine dispensation, as an incredible opportunity to grow. And remember, the most important thing is not what you think of yourself. The most important thing is to accept what God already thinks about you and the belief he has in you, the hope he has for you. He sees you in eternity. He made you to succeed. However long it's going to take, he's there for you. He is not some nasty taskmaster sitting up there just waiting for you to make mistakes and to met out punishment. He's incredibly loving. He'll challenge you and give you everything that you absolutely need. Your loving, divine parent, the creator, the first source and center, your loving, divine Father is there for you. period. A lot of us have had negative experiences with parents, institutions, fathers, mothers. Please don't let that rob you. Don't let your reaction or your defense mechanisms, because of that, don't let your survival instinct keep you from experiencing what's within. Take the time, take the responsibility, and sit down and listen, and you will begin to feel the faith. You will begin to be more aware, and you'll desire it more, and pretty soon you're going to accept it and realize the incredible joy of being a child of God. You will experience flood tides of joy and transformation. You will be electrified by the potential of eternity. And you will know that you are, quote unquote, saved. And you'll be able to go forward through this process of accepting faith. And you will grow more and more and be given more and more. Just think of what this incredible wave of faith that you can release is going to do for your life. Most people we know, at least in the United States, are dissatisfied with their jobs. They don't like them. Most people want a different future. Most people are dissatisfied with many aspects of life. And right now there's a lot of turmoil in our society. In the United States, in the world, it's very disturbing right now. Everything is changing. It's extremely difficult. But through it all, realize God has a plan. And as we become more and more aware of Him and devote ourselves to Him, you will join many other people on this planet who are becoming awake, who are joining God's team to go forward and surmount the problems, to transform this world, to transform ourselves with an astounding wave of faith. When you believe with total strength, total attention, with a complete heart, with total sincerity of the experience of God within, God's love for us, the promises He has for you, and your potential for it as a child of God, then you are truly living. You have unlocked the door to all of this incredible, incredible joy, and God will give you more as you can handle it. Your sincerity and faith will do it. So whatever you're going through, know that you can get results now. You can begin to move forward now. You can begin to feel better now. It's not like flipping a light switch. It's going to take time. But I promise you, if you try it just a little bit every day, gradually, your thoughts will change. Your thoughts will change where you will accept who you are. You'll accept God. You will move forward as a child of God and begin to change your behavior, to change your life, and then you'll be able to help change other lives. You will be a true, joyous child of God as you were meant to be. You will value what's important. Your focus won't be on things, it'll be on values, on people, on doing good, on living a legacy that will echo through eternity. And it's all unlocked by your acceptance of the faith, of the presence and power and truth of the Creator that lives within you. There is a direct fragment of God in you. There is the Spirit of truth from our Son of God, Jesus. Think about it. Take time with it. Accept it. Feel the absolute joy. And I promise you, you will begin to make promise. And one day you'll look back and see the incredible progress. You might want to be part of a church. Maybe not. Maybe you'll be on your own. Maybe you'll create your own community. Remember, there are people worldwide who are becoming aware, who are rediscovering God directly without any middlemen. And they are finding incredible joy, incredible peace and strength and power that accepts who they are, where they are, and what they could be, and all their talents is. Because remember, God placed you in your family in your geographic location with your gifts, with your opportunities to have the most benefit for your growth here and project it out in eternity. It might seem dark, it might seem a little confused or dissatisfying. You may feel dissatisfied about it, but remember, all of this is for the maximum good for not just now, but all future spiritual growth. It's the total joy of growth, the total joy of transformation that is the greatest miracle of all of life, and it's all enabled by you releasing the faith you've been given. So, thanks for joining me. Go forward. I wish you the best on the journey, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening today. I hope it helped you on your journey. Go to findmynewlife.com for all my podcasts and much more. If you'd like to contact me with ideas or requests, use the Contact Me link on that website. I wish you the best on your spiritual journey. Remember, you are a child of God and we are family. You could claim an amazing destiny. See you next time.